What's up, guys? Hey, I got rid of my 2016 Jackson Cuda 12. It's a good kayak, but I just wanted to upgrade. I wanted to be able to cover more ground whenever I'm fishing. It was really difficult to do. It's very exhausting. I spent more time paddling around than I did actually fishing whenever I had the Cuda. It's a great kayak. You can go as far as you want, wherever you want. It tracks well, it's stable, good kayak, but it just didn't fit my particular fishing needs. So what I did was I went ahead and sold it, and I got a 2017 Hobie Outback, the Camo edition. I made one modification to it. I'm not finished making the modifications. Like I had a fish finder and all those things, but I made a modification to it. Did a review of it. And I went out and actually pedaled it to the kayak today. So my first thoughts on the kayak is well made. The material that is made with the plastic or whatever type of material that is, it's a very good material. It's sturdy. The finish on it is very good. The chair, the paddle, the Mirage Drive is very well made. When I first started paddling the kayak, the only complaint that I have is the rudder. I have the wide sailing rudder. I never pedaled Hobie Outback before. I pulled the rudder. It went down in the water. I'm not sure if it was because of the speed of the tide or what, but I had to re-pull the rudder again two or three times during my 6-7 hour fishing trip in order to get to stay down in the water. It kept coming up for some reason out of the water, and it prohibited me from turning to the right. And my other complaints with the rudder. Whenever you have the rudder, it favors the left side of the turning left. So if you turn the bow the bow of the kayak to the left, it'll make a sharper cut as if you're turning to the right. So I kind of looked at it, I lined it up, everything's lined up. So I guess this is the way that the rudder's made. I mean, you're still gonna get sharp turns and all that stuff. You're not gonna be turning all wide, but you can kind of feel that it favors a left-hand turn more than it does a right-hand turn. So that's my only complaint. I'm not sure if you can adjust it or what. I haven't looked at any research on it, but if so, I'm probably going to look into doing that because I want both turns to be sharp. So like I said, the rudder, it works fine. It's really extremely fast. I spent all that time fishing today, and I'm not even exhausted from fishing versus if I was actually paddling. I would my arms would be very sore. In comparison to the Jackson Cuda, like I said, if you're gonna go a far distance, it just depends on what type of fishing style you have. If you're gonna go a very far distance, I would probably stick with the pedal kayak. If you're gonna cover a lot of ground, the pedal kayak. If you know exactly where you're going and it's gonna be shallow bays, then the Jackson is probably more for you. But like I said, the Hobie can do it all. Whenever I launched, it was so shallow that I couldn't use the Mirage Drive 180. So what I did was I removed the Mirage. I didn't even put it in. I actually paddled out to deep enough water, to like 2 feet of water, and then I went ahead and put the Mirage Drive in, and I was fine after that. And same thing whenever I came back. If I'm in shallow water, I'll just pull it up. You can actually push the fins forward to where the fins actually rest up against the hull of the kayak, and you can go shallow like that. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. I don't want to bend anything. That piece of, we all know that Mirage Drive is the most expensive portion of that kayak. So, but here's a review of my new kayak and all the things that I carry on it. Alright, what up? This is a review of my Hobie Outback Camo 2017 edition. So whenever you get the kayak, I got mine from FTU. Whenever you get it, it comes with the kayak. Bam, here it is. It comes with the seat. Here it is, comes with the Mirage Drive 180 and the Hobie. Closer look at the kayak. Whenever you get it, it comes with the sailing rudder already on it. It has the handles here. They're pretty sturdy. I took it out today and I was able to drag it without no problem. It comes with a shear pan back here and a drain plug down here. But yeah, you secure the sailing rudder to the back of your kayak just like so whenever you're transporting it. Under here, just extra storage. Storage compartment. You can remove this. I don't see why I would need this, but I just kept it in there. But yeah, you just push it down in there, and I guess you can store like some plastics or hooks or weights or whatever if you need to. Then it's an extra shear pin. Right? I don't know if you can see this extra shear pin that came. They have it stored back here, but yeah, this compartment is probably not accessible from while you're sitting down. I'm not reaching back there. You probably will fall out and your kayak will go drifting down the bay or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's just extra storage. But yeah, you keep the rudder secure to your kayak whenever you transport. It comes with bungee. You can unhook this bungee. I used my milk crate with it earlier, and it stayed in pretty good. I have you can't see it now, but I have the Hobie kayak cart. It's pretty easy. Just turn it on its side and stick the poles, a couple holes, and transport it. They come with rod holders, flush rod holders. Put the caps on them so water won't get into them. I didn't need to use them today, but they can be very useful. The kayak cart's down here. I just have the regular kayak cart. I don't have the one with the beach wheels. Comes with extra storage space on the side. A clip. This is for the wiring kit for your fish finder, and it comes up through here. So those are needed. This is a seat mount. Like I said, this is extra storage on the side. Here's your rudder control. Here's bungee. If you want to lock your Mirage Drive 180 with the flaps up against the bottom of the hull of the kayak, you can hook this to it, and it'll lock it for you whenever you're in shallow water. Bungee on the side. I didn't take my my shallow water anchor pole out today, but this you can hook the anchor pole to this on the side. It's on the side, and the same thing with the Hobie paddle. You hook both of them to the side. These are like gripping handles. They have like cushion in them. They're very, very comfortable for transport. Like I said, you have a cup holder here. I have a big like Arctic like steel container that I use to store water in, and it fits perfectly in there. So big containers and cups and stuff fit perfect. I have the pockets on the side. They changed them to like rubber or whatever. I guess they used to be mesh. I'm not sure. This is my first Hobie that I've had. But yeah, they're rubber right now. And the same thing with the Lowrance Ready mount on the side. This is your rudder up and down. As you can tell, I was on the water today, and the little name plate that says down, it fell off. I'm not sure where it went, but it's gone. So hey, so I'm not sure if that was just my kayak or what. It was not important, but yeah, that fell off. So more rod holders in the front. I'm gonna come back to the hatch. That's where your Mirage Drive goes. You drop it in, it clicks in, and release it. You'll just push these back whenever it's in there. The sailing rudder spot. I don't plan to use a sailing rudder, but I do want to get a piece of PVC pipe to put down here that's gonna hold up my GoPro. So this is the front hatch. I haven't used it yet. It's really tight. I'm not sure if they have the rubber around it. I'm not sure how the old models were, but I've heard people complain about taking water over the front of the deal. So it comes with this also. If you want to paddle your kayak, you can put this in there just like that, and it'll stop the water from coming up through. So I just keep that in there just in case. Sometimes some of the places that I fish, it's a far pedal, a very good distance. So instead of paddling out there, I'll pedal out there, and then when I get close, I'll pull up the Mirage Drive, and then I'll put the little deal in place. All of the Hobie Outbacks, they come with a circle hatch, a storage hatch, which is fine, just like the one in the back, but it wasn't enough space for my tackle. Before this, I had a Jackson cooler, and I had a big storage area in the middle, and I stored a lot of my tackle that I needed. So I had the guys at Fishing Tackle Unlimited install a square hatch before I even took the kayak home from the store. So, and I've had to purchase the white container in the inside from Amazon. So inside I'm able to fit, let me pull all this stuff, I need to fix it anyway. So inside I'm able to fit, you can probably fit a couple Plano boxes here, but the 3600 series Plano box, probably 2 of them can fit 3600. I have hooks, jig heads, pinch weights, and top waters inside of that. Then I have a hook remover down there. I have a pair of gloves. Then I have a couple packets of down south plastics. I don't like them that much. That's all I pretty much need. And I usually have my fish grips in the inside as well, and that's all I usually need. And it's, like I said, it's tight, it doesn't leak. Didn't leak today. Life jacket, I really like. It's not a new, it was new to me, but it's not a new to the market life jacket. I like it a lot. It's comfortable. It sits up high on my back, and I keep my pliers in here, and I'm able to fit my cell phone inside of here. I don't put it in a dry hatch, but I'm able to sit my cell phone inside of it. So here's a seat that the Hobie comes with. Before I hook it up, on the bottom, I'm not sure if you guys have a Hobie, they have little kickstands for you to use the seat as a beach chair, and I didn't know that. So whenever I go to the beach, I'm gonna probably take this chair and try it out. But you can actually buy some type of adapter or screw to where you can sit up higher in the seat while you're in the kayak. It sits up pretty high. I'm not sure why you want to sit up any higher than that, but yeah, it works as a beach chair as well. So what you do is, it's a little groove here. You hook the groove to the bar going across, just like so. You kind of lean it forward. Lean it forward like so. Put a little pressure on it. Oh. You got to get it just right, because if you don't, it's not gonna latch in. There it is. You can feel it click into the groove. So, and it clamps here. And I'm not sure what the old one was like, but it clamps there. So right now you're in a low position. It's kind of elevated a little bit, so you can control the butt of the seat, the bottom of the seat. So you can, has a bunch of different positions. So low to high, you just pull and adjust. I usually keep it up here, and then it has a kickstand in the back. Pull the kickstand, and you'll sit up like that. I think it's pretty comfortable. If you ask me, I might haven't had any issues. This little thing here, it adjusts the back straps. So lean back and get it how you want. This is like a lumbar support deal. It comes with paddles. The paddle floats, I dropped it in today and I didn't have a leash. I had a leash, I didn't have it on. It floated, it didn't sink, so I was very grateful for that whenever I was in shallow water. They work really well. So here's a Mirage Drop 180. So here you adjust the foot, turn around, the foot to your length of your feet, and then I mean these are kind of flimsy. I think they're fine, but I never had a Hobie before. But I mean, they look pretty sturdy. They work really well in the water. They move pretty damn fast. I never compared it to another Hobie, but they're pretty good. It's pretty quick. The reverse is very, very useful. So whenever you put them together just like so, I don't think you can change from reverse to forward without having them together. But whatever you want, you just pull and it changes. So I find it very useful, especially whenever the water's moving. Foot pedals are comfortable. It's pretty heavy duty, so I'm gonna watch. You should probably. I'm not sure what type of maintenance you need aside from just kind of washing it down with water. I'm gonna wash it down with water and find what I need to grease it with. My flag, my gulp. This is my crate. It goes into the back of my kayak. I have I believe this is a dogfish pan. I don't know what it is, but Yak Attack makes it. So what I did was, I got a piece of PVC pipe and I zip tied it to the milk crate, and then I pushed this down in there because they have the little foam connectors, and then I put my ball mount with my GoPro on top. I have a foldable net. I have a stringer. you're pedaling the Hobie and you have a stringer on it, you really don't feel it at all. So it's not a bad idea just to have it like that. If you don't want to carry a nice chest, I have my bump board. It retracts out like so. I keep a fillet knife, bug spray, some old rusty scissors, fluorocarbon leader, and I have my fish pole holders in the back. I got the pole holders from Academy for like $9. So all this stuff is really cheap. And I usually try to bungee it in with some type of bungee that I have. I didn't do it today. I was kind of being lazy. So yeah, so